Hey there, we are Mentor Pack, and my team and I walked into this weekend thinking that we could establish a platform that provides a subscription service to personal care products with a buy one, give one model to benefit people who are experiencing homelessness in the Cleveland community. As we went through the weekend, we reached out to organizations and people who were dealing with people who were experiencing homelessness on a daily basis, and we found some interesting results that actually rendered a little more research and a little more development than we had originally anticipated. So I'll let Marissa kind of tell a little bit of that story.
Yeah, so we wanted to make sure that whatever we were putting our time and energy into was a real need. So we visited homeless shelters, and one of them we visited was the largest men's homeless shelter in the state of Ohio, which is the Metropolitan Lutheran Society there. And when we got there, we actually were able to go into the halls and meet some of the people, and also sit down in the office and talk to Ron, the director, and he explained that in order to get the homeless people to not just stay where they're at or just go in the shelter, but also get homes of their own, relationships needed to be formed. And so in order to form those relationships, we talked with another organization, and they said that backpacks were gold. And so we thought, well, let's get some gold for these people. So if the people come into the homeless shelter and they get the backpack, and we'll put some hygiene products in there, which really give the person the sense of, personal care and identity, and then they can start bonding more with people at the homeless shelter. And so they feel more comfortable going there. And then hopefully those relationships will continue on, and they'll be able to get established in homes of their own with a bit of a mentorship going on through the homeless shelter, and also possibly through us as well.
Yeah, so how we did that, so we did end up developing a buy one, give one subscription model where on a monthly basis our customers who are purchasing a one-stop shop for your personal care needs. So not only are we Dollar Shave Club, but we are also your monthly shampoo club, toothbrush club, any sort of club that you can think of. And actually over 90% of the people that we surveyed who were already subscribing to a monthly service said that they would be interested in getting an aggregated package of their personal care needs, including those shampoo, soap, things like that. So we want to emphasize that for every month that someone is subscribed to Mentor Pack, a personal backpack is given full of personal hygiene needs to the homeless shelter, and they can distribute these as they please. So we have some soap, shampoo, conditioner, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, and a face wipe, as well as, of course, a backpack to give them ownership of their own, to empower them to kind of move on. So that is how we are connecting the community. So everybody that is involved who has a subscription to this is essentially seen as a pack, and they are contributing to the issue of people who are experiencing homelessness. So as a viable minimum viable product, we developed a website for our customers to go to kind of explain our mission, not only what they're getting, but why we're doing this, what the impact we have is. 23,000 people experienced homelessness in Cleveland last year. This is what's in the pack. We have oral care, facial care, shampoo, soap, and of course lots of love. And we actually sent this webpage out to plenty of people, and we had over 50 people who are actually interested in receiving a pack when it's produced. So we have over 50 people who are ready to get more information. So in order to have a viable business product, I'll hand it over to Evan, and he will explain our financials.
Yeah, just to give you guys just a little idea, an initial investment of $1,800 would give us enough capital to meet the minimum order quantities to buy personal hygiene products at wholesale prices. And although we wouldn't have the operating or the working capital to buy backpacks after our first round of orders, after our second and third, we would be able to match 1-for-1 96 backpacks per 96 boxes. As you can see, it is a sustainable model for growth.
So how do you get, once they have a backpack, what's the goal and what's the models that get the backpacks refilled? As you know, these are products that get used over a period of time. What's the strategy behind that, and how will you continue to serve that?
Yeah, so that is not necessarily up to us. So once we distribute the backpacks to the shelter, it's up to them under their discretion what they do with it. Ideally, from us, we would like to see the interaction from the people who are subscribers, the pack, to be involved in those people who receive those. In our minds, they would be essentially moving on to the next phase and transitioning out of homelessness. And the people who are providing those backpacks are seen as a mentor to them. After talking with Ron and Carl, he said that an issue with people moving out of homelessness, they don't have anything. So just that initial backpack of ownership of this is my own stuff was very powerful in their eyes.
Is there any other org or group that tries to do something similar?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Is there any other group that does something similar? For social impact, we didn't find too much. Now, there are Dollar Shave Club.
There are a couple of other products as well called Soapbox, and what they do is it is similar to buy one get one kind of subscription model, but it's a little bit different. It's just soap, and it doesn't have the mentorship component. So there were no other competitors that we saw that have that kind of mentorship opportunity that's available as well.
Can you maybe explain the mentorship component in more detail? Because I think I know you missed it a little bit.
Yeah, sorry. So as you subscribe, you are basically put in a pool where you have the accessibility to have information from the homeless shelters saying that, hey, these are the people who are receiving the backpacks and moving out of homelessness. After talking with, again, Carl and Ron, they said that connection and a positive influence in their lives moving forward was going to be one of the strongest components in their success. So that kind of mentorship is basically just, hey, I'm signing up and subscribing I'm interested and open for information.